So in today's video, we're gonna talk about finding the slope given at 2 points. But first, we must know kung ano ba yung formula in solving this type of problems. Okay? So in solving slope na given yung dalawang points, you only have to use the formula of m is equals to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So example problem will be 3, -4, and -5, and 2. First step natin is to identify kung alin ba dito yung x and y axis. So definitely kapag kami mga ganito, this is your x, this is your y, x and your y. This is your x sub 1 and y sub 1, and this is your x sub 2 and y sub 2. Then, simply, ipa-plot na lang natin sila sa formula. So, using this formula, magkakaroon tayo ng 2 minus -4 all over -5 minus +3. Okay? And then, combine lang natin yung mga like terms. So, -4 and negative sign here will result sa positive. So, magkakaroon tayo ng bali 2 plus 4, no? Kasi mapapalitan yung sign. So, this is 6 all over. Dito naman, you have -3 minus -5. So, that is -8. Now, parehas silang even. And parehas silang divisible by 2. So, we can divide them by 2. Okay? So, this will result in... So, ang final answer natin will be 3 all over -4. Now, for our next example will be okay, so let's try to solve these numbers. So we know na ito ang x sub 1, y sub 1, ito ang x sub 2, ito ang y sub 2. Okay? Now, ipaplot lang natin siya sa formula. So m is equals to 6 minus 6 all over 5 minus 3. So 6 minus 6, this is 0. All over 5 minus 3, this is 2. And anything na i-divide natin sa 0 will always be equals sa 0. So ano po yung magiging slope nito? Ang slope nito ay palaging magiging horizontal line. So example, you have here your Cartesian. So ang slope lang nito ay palaging horizontal. Okay? And medyo magbe-base na lang yan. Depende kung ano yung number, no, sa denominator natin. Okay? Now, next example natin will be So, paano naman kapag ganyan? We know na x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. So, pagka sinolve natin yan, we'll have m is equals to -8 minus -1 all over 4 minus 4. So, this is equals to -8 plus 1 all over 0 and all over -7 all over 0. Kapag naman ganito na nasa baba si denominator, nasa baba si 0, we can say that this problem is undefined. No? So this one is undefined. No? Anything na nasa baba si 0, undefined. Okay? Kapag nasa taas naman si 0, this one is pa-horizontal yung line palagi. Okay? So another thing to prove with regards sa pagiging undefined niya, so we'll use the same example. So kung ipa-plot kasi natin to sa Cartesian, okay, example, I have here your Cartesian. So 4 and -1 will be around over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one is 1. So ito yung point ng isa at ito naman yung point ng isa. And as you may observe, ang makikreate niya ay vertical line. And kapag ka nakaka-encounter tayo ng vertical line sa slope, palagi yan nag-result sa undefined na sagot. Okay? So, another example will be okay, and still gagamitin pa rin natin yung slope formula natin, that is m is equals to the difference in y and the difference in x. And still, ito ang ating x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Then, i-plot lang natin siya sa formula. So, we'll have 1 over 5 minus 1 half all over -1/3 minus 3. Now, how do we solve this complex fraction sa slope? So, the best thing that we can do is to eliminate yung mga complex fraction na yan. Okay? So, how do we get rid of this complex fraction? So, if we take a look sa mga denominators natin, we have 5, 2, and 3. The easiest way para ma-eliminate sila is to use the least common multiple. Okay? Or kahit naman hindi, kahit anong types of multiple. Okay? And the easiest way para malaman mo yung common multiple nila is basically pag-timesin mo lang sila. So for an instance, you have here 2 times 3 times 5. So 2 times 3, this is 6 times 5, so this is 30. Okay, so now, ang kailangan na natin gawin is to multiply yung top part ng fraction at yung bottom part ng fraction. Okay? So, i-multiply natin sila by 30. So, 30 times, divided by 5. So, this is 6. And 1 half ng 30, this is 15. all over 30 divided by 3, this is 10. But since naka-negative siya, so this is negative 10 at 30 times negative 3, so this is negative 90. Now, mas simpler na yung fraction natin. So, mas madali na sa atin makapag-solve. So, 6 minus 15, so this is negative 9. At negative 10 minus negative 90 or minus 90, so this is negative 100. At ang negative divided by negative will result sa positive. So, 9 over 100. Oops. So, this is our final answer. Now, let's try another similar example. So again, this is our x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Now, using our formula sa slope, so m is equals to 1 half minus negative 1 fourth all over negative 2 fifth minus 1 third. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is yung sa sign, ayusin, no, para hindi ka malito. So 1 half negative, negative, that's positive. Now, ulitin lang natin. We have to get the least common multiple ng mga denominators natin para matanggal sila. So, ano yung least common multiple ni 5, 3, 2, 4? So, we have to multiply 5, 3, and 4. Hindi na natin kailangan si 2 dahil si 2 at si 4 ay sufficient na sa isa't isa, no? So, 4 is sufficient to eliminate na si 2. That's why hindi na natin kailangan pa siyang i-multiply. Okay, kasi we know that 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, so we have here 5 times 3, that's 15, times 4, this is 60. So now we can now multiply sa 60 sa complex fraction natin. So 60, ang half ni 60 ay 30. Then ang 1/4 ni 60, so 60 divided by 4, that is 15 all over. Ang 2/5 naman ni 60 ay 60 divided by 5, so that's 12 times 2 times negative 2, so that is negative 24. At 60 divided by 3, that is 20, and since negative siya, so that is negative 20. Okay? And 30 plus 15, that is 45. And negative 24 and minus 20, or negative 20, so that is negative 44. So that's our final answer. Now, so another example will be, what if it is something like this? Oops. That's y. 2, 5. And pinapahanap sa atin si y. Okay? So still, ito pa rin ang ating x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Okay? And still din, ang formula pa rin na gagamitin natin ay m is equals to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. At also, you are given na value ni m. So, given din tayo ng value ni m. And m is equals to 3 over 4. So, paano natin yan isosolve ngayon? Okay? So, still, plot pa rin tayo. So, using the formula, ang m daw natin ay 3/4. So, 3/4 is equals to 5 minus y all over 2 minus 3. And now, dapat lang natin gawin ay i-combine mo na yung mga dapat i-combine, no? Which is yung like term. So, 2 minus 3. So, this is simply negative 1. So, negative 1. And then, magpe-perform lang tayo dito ng cross multiplication. Okay? So, negative 3 ay 3 times negative 1. So, this is negative 3. And 4 times 5 minus y. So, 5 times 4, that is 20. And minus and 4 times minus y, so that is 4 minus y. Now, we need simply to isolate si y. Okay? Since yun nga yung hinahanap natin. Okay? So, to isolate y, you just have to divide both sides first by 20. No? So, pwede natin gawin yon. Or, simply, isolate natin si 20. No? So, isolate natin si y. So, palipatin natin si 20 sa kabila. So, we'll have here negative 20 minus 3 equals negative 4y. Oops. Negative 20 minus 3. So, this is negative 23 equals to 4y. Okay. Lipat ko lang. So, we have negative 23, negative 4y. So, para ma-isolate natin si y completely, so we have to divide both sides by negative 4. So, dividing negative 4. So, makakancel na si 4. Matitira ay si y sa kabila. At negative 23 all over negative 4. So, wala naman silang simplest form. No? Magiging positive lang sila parehas. So, that is 23 over 4. So, that's our final answer. So, for our final question, what if it is something like this? So, still, identify pa rin natin, no? X sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Okay? At in this scenario naman, given sa atin si m as negative 5 all over 3 at pinapahanap sa atin si x. So, using again the slope formula natin na difference ni y at difference ni x, i-plot lang ulit natin siya. So we have negative 5 all over 3 equals to 1/4 minus 1/3 all over x minus negative 1/2. So on this type of problem, there are two things that we need to do. So cross multiplication and simplifying yung complex fraction para mas mapadali tayo magpa-solve. And the best thing to do first is to solve muna yung complex fraction. So again, you have 1/4 minus 1/3 all over x. Plus na natin to, pagsamahin na natin. So plus 1/2. So again, ang 4 natin at 2, parehas na sila. No? So sufficient na sila sa isa't isa. So ang kailangan na lang natin dapat i-times ay si 4 times 3. So that is 12. Okay? So 12 divided by 4, that is 3. 12 divided by 3, that is 4. All over 12 times x, that is 12x. Plus 1/2 ni 12, that is 6. Okay? At we can simplify this one. So 3 minus 4, that is negative 1 all over 12x plus 6. So negative 1 all over 12x plus 6 is equals to negative 5 all over 3. So again, magkakaroon lang tayo dito ng cross multiplication. Okay? So 3 times negative 1, so that is negative 3, is equals to negative 5 times 6. So that is negative 30. And negative 5 times 12x, so that is negative 60x. And ang next thing na dapat natin gawin ay is isolate si x. At magagawa natin yan by using, no? Sa pamamagitan ng paglipat natin kay 30 muna sa kabila, isolating, no? Isolations. So, ito ay magiging positive 30. So, mag-result yan ng 27 is equals to negative 60x. At i-divide natin sila both side by negative 60 para ma-isolate na totally sa x. So, dividing both side by negative 60. So, makakancel na to. At magiging final answer natin will be x is equals to negative 27 all over 60. At kung mapapansin natin, ay parehas pa silang divisible. So, parehas pa silang divisible by 3. Diba? So, 27 divided by 3, so that is negative 9. At 60 divided by 3, that is 20. So, x is equals to negative 9 all over 20.